welcome back to Shani Bobani Crochets. I'm Shani Bobani, also Shani. And today we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff that I found at my aunt's house that I had packed away that I had totally forgot that I had, as well as something that she gave me. But first, I want to show you, I know I showed you guys my sign before, but now I've updated it, as well as I finished my yarn hammock. And I have it set up now. So I'm going to show you a picture. It's coming up. It'll be on the screen right here. So you cannot see my hand, but I put hooks on the Shani Bobani sign. And I hung, that is a rose quartz in some macrame. There is my yarn hammock. And I have like some of my pretty yarn sitting in it because I thought it was gorgeous. So I finished that. That's all done. Super happy, super excited. And then I went to my aunt's house. We both had doctor's appointments, and it was at the exact same time at the exact same office. So we went to her house after, and I was going through some of my stuff because I have a couple of totes at her place that I had she has a bigger basement with nothing in it. So we just stored them there. And I found some of my craft stuff that I haven't thought about in a while. Actually, I didn't even think about it. There was more. Okay, there we go. It's going to be a little bit of a disaster over there. So first of all, I found 3 balls of this Premier Anti-Pilling DK Colors. It's a light 3 yarn. And I found 3 balls of these. I had started making like a little blanket. Completely forgot about it. I just tore all of it out and like caked it back up. So now I have 2 that I haven't touched, and then the 3rd ball, or cake, that I took apart to cake back up, and we'll start something new with it. And then my egg yarn. And I remember I made a shirt with this, and it was super cute. And I love it. And I think I'm going to make another one because now that I know how to crochet better, maybe it'll turn out better. But it's this, I don't even know what it is. I remember me and my mom, Angela from My Precious Yarnery, before she started her YouTube channel, I think, we were at Michael's yarn shopping for her to make a blanket for one of the fire department guys' new babies. And I saw this, and it's like egg shaped. And I was like, Mom, I want the egg. Mom, I need the egg. I need the egg. So she bought me 2. And I have a full one here that I have not used. So I might try and it's just like a little mesh shirt. So I'm not going to need a lot. And I'm going to do that. So I'm excited to work on this. It's very, very soft. I love this. And the colors are so pretty. So I found those. Then I found some old cross stitches. Now, I'm horrible at starting something and not finishing it. So this is what the cross stitch, I started this 14 years ago. And with cross stitches, I have a bad habit of not finishing them. So there's this one, which is just a little Winnie the Pooh, and it says, "Wake up, sleepy." Super cute. And I still have all the thread for it, the needle, everything. This is how far I got, which means I'm almost done. There really isn't much else to do. And this is also before I learned that like you have to find the center and everything. So it's like it's like on the edge, which is fine. And then I still have the entire pattern here, with everything in it. Oh, did I finish it? I did. So I finished it. Where's 1? No, okay, so I finished it, but I didn't do like the embroidery wake up sleepy, and then the embroidery around the characters. Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's all colored in. So I did finish it. I just didn't, I think I stopped because I didn't know how to do the embroidery part of it. I'm gonna have to ask my grandmother. Maybe she'll be able to help me. But I have everything in here. Look at, like, all the yarn, like all the embroidery floss. It's all there. So that's one. Then I found this one, which I worked on for so long. And I was getting mad because I didn't have one of those hoops. Now I have 3. But this was the pattern. This one's a 2-piece because it's huge. So that one I have, that side I haven't done. But this is the top half of it. It's all butterflies. And then here's the bottom part, which it looks like I'm almost done the bottom part too. So I think I have one more thing to do on the bottom. That's almost done. But here's how it's working. It's attached to the hoop right now. But that's, you see, that's how it's turning out. It's all like folded in on itself, and like, because I don't know how to store cross stitches very well. And I don't have one of those big things to do that kind of stuff with. So there's those. I found, and then I have 2 more cross stitches. So I have this one my aunt bought me for either my birthday or Christmas. Or no, I bought this one, but then for Christmas, she bought the same one to do for me. Because I'm a huge Beauty and the Beast fan. So this is, I have one that I'm going to do, and then one that she's doing for me. Of the same one. And then I have this really cool fairy one, which is on this like navy blue, very dark midnight blue backing, which was going to be, well, it's going to suck to do just because it's hard to see the little spots. Then, back to crochet, I found all my old hooks. Like, in the last video, you saw all the stuff I was taking to the yarn barn in that red bag back there. And I put, what, 20 something hooks in there, 25, 24. And then these are more that I have in my little pink case. So there's those. And then I also have these ones that I made the handles to in polymer clay. So I'm going to keep these ones just because I don't even know what size they are, because I was dumb and I covered the size up. So I don't even know. But they're anywhere between like a 4.5 and a 6. That would be my guess. And it looks like 2 of them are the same size. Maybe 3 of them. But anyway, I have 3 or 4 that I made the handles for. Don't mind my phone going off. And lastly, my aunt bought this in the early 2000s. So my cousin was born in 2001, and she bought this entire kit to make for her. She finished one, but it has no eyes, like no facial details, the embroidery. But we don't know where it is. However, she does still have the book. And it is to crochet Tigger, Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore, and Piglet. Piglet's finished, so I don't have the yarn for Piglet. Eeyore, there was some done. We actually took it all apart because if I'm going to do them, I'm going to have to start fresh. It's just my brain works better if I start fresh. But I have everything for Tigger and Winnie the Pooh as well. And inside, if I really wanted to, I could just buy new yarn for it because it is just the color palettes. And it tells you what color you need for each character. This book is so old, it's falling apart. But it has, and make these. Now, I do have, this is the Tigger bag. And it tells you right at the bottom there, little black, this way, black dot, and it says Tigger yarn kit. But I think that I might be missing some, which is okay, This is all Mary Maxim yarn. It's a Mary Maxim kit. So back in 2000, anywhere from 2001 to 2004, I'll say, this was not $18.95 plus tax. For each of the kits are different, because then your Pooh Bear, which Pooh Bear I think has all of his yarn, maybe, but this one was $20.95. And then you can see it has all the yarn in there. I think I'm just missing the brown for like his facial features and stuff. And then Eeyore was $21.95. And there's, see, she did this one, so we tore them out. And then I'm going to try and save what I can. If not, I'll go buy more yarn. I have the color palette, so I can just do it that way. But I thought that was really cool. And she hasn't touched them since she finished Piglet and did a little bit of Eeyore. So I was like, oh, like, I know Ashley crochets, her daughter, but Ashley doesn't follow patterns yet. And again, when did this come out? Does it say? This book was $17.95. Winnie the Pooh. I'm trying to see if there's like a date. 2001. So this came out in 2001. So this is 23 years old. And I'm going to attempt it. I don't know how long it'll take me to do them. But that's on the agenda too. So that's all the stuff that I found at my aunt's. I'm still working on my crochet heart square, granny square bag. I want to finish that this week. And then I'm going to do the timeout sweater. And I really want to do this too. My Nana has also asked me if I can make her a vest, because the one that she has, she's wearing it out. Like, it's she wears it so often that it's wearing out, and she doesn't have any more. So she's like, oh, well, do you think you could try? And I was like, I can attempt it, but I can't promise nothing. And I think my aunt wants one too. So I'm going to try to make them those, but I've never made clothes for other people. And most of my stuff, even like, I don't think I've ever made a sweater for myself. I've made like off the shoulder mesh kind of tops, which is what I plan on doing with this, for a nice little like summer thing to put like a camisole underneath and then have this. And then I've done blankets, little things, like nothing, squares or rectangles. That's the equivalent of what I've done before. But we're learning, and I've still got my shawl that I'm working on too. So we have projects lined up, and now I've also got my cross stitch. And I've got my last diamond painting, because this is my last one that I have left, because I went on a spree a couple years ago and bought a bunch of really big ones. And this is my last one. So once that one's done, I'm going to take a break from diamond painting for a while. I have so many. And like, I have a whole case. See that? Okay, right there. See that black thing right there? Inside that is a bunch of diamond paintings that are already done. Maybe one day I'll do a video of those, because I have so many that I've done. I have one hanging here. I have one right there. Like, those are both Beauty and the Beast. So I need to take a break from diamond painting. Not to mention it hurts my back. I can't seem to find a comfortable way to sit. I have to like hunch over, and I look like an ogre, like, but I digress. That's what we're going to do with those. And yeah, I'm excited. There's so many projects I want to do though. Like, how do you decide? How do you decide which one to do next? I have a list. I have a list of the things I want to do. And then I have my Pinterest board. And then I have Etsy with all of these freaking patterns that I see. And I'm like, oh, I want to do that. Oh, wait, no, I want to do that. Oh, I should make this Gengar for my boyfriend. Oh, I should do this. Oh, look at that thing. I can make that. How do you stop yourself? How do you stop yourself? How do you choose? I'm having a rough go at that. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go work on, well, I'm going to put all this away first. And then I'm going to go work on my heart granny squares so that I can hopefully get that done this week. So thank you so much for watching. Stay crazy, stay crafty, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.